Today, we'll be talking about the clothes Muzan wears when he meets demons he likes. But first, let's quickly go over the pattern we see in the upper rank demons' eyes. Looking from the front, those with the Jogen symbol on the left and the number on their right, like akaza, this means Muzan likes them. This means the demons he likes are akaza, hantengu, and gyutaro. It also says in the fan book that akaza and gyutaro are liked by Muzan. But as for hantengu, it just says he's okay. He can be a bit annoying at times. But why is this? My guess is it's got something to do with the 4 different manifestations. Let's first take a look at the demons Muzan likes based on the eye pattern. The original form, fear. Zohakuten, hatred, Sekido, anger, and Aizetsu, sorrow. They're all associated with negative emotions, and they're all Muzan's favorites. On the other hand, Urogi, joy, and Karaku, pleasure, they're the opposite. Muzan doesn't like them. I guess he dislikes positive emotions like joy and pleasure. Makes sense. So he has mixed feelings about hantengu, but the original form, the emotion is fear, so he made the cut. Muzan probably likes those who fear him more than those who try to oppose him. As for Gyoko, we can't apply this rule to him, but according to the fanbook, it says he kinda likes him. Now, moving on to the demons he doesn't like, the ones with the number on the left and the symbol on the right. They are Kokushibo, Doma, Urogi, Karaku, and Daki. In the fan book, Muzan calls Kokushibo his business partner. Unlike Akaza or Gyutaro, he never says he likes him. He trusts him as a business partner, but I wouldn't say he's one of his favorites. It also says in the fan book that he doesn't like Doma. And as for Daki, he calls her a stupid child, so clearly he's not very fond of them. So, this is the pattern I came up with. But this can only be used for demons in the upper rank. What about the other demons? Is there anything else we can look at to back up these theories? I received some questions from my viewers, so today we'll be taking a look at the type of clothes Muzan wears when he meets his favorite demons. First, Muzan creates his own clothes, so what he wears that day, it's really up to how he's feeling. And for this analysis, I'll be looking at the color of the clothes he's wearing on his upper body. Okay then, let's get right to it. First up, Rui, the lower rank demon. In the fan book, Muzan says he may beat the Hashiras someday. We can see that he expects a lot from him. Also, Muzan doesn't usually allow demons to hang with other demons, but for him, he made an exception. Now let's look at what he was wearing when he went to see him. He was wearing all white, and his hair was straight. That's pretty rare. So my theory is, maybe he wears white when he goes to see demons he likes. He wears white when he's feeling friendly, and he wears black when he's feeling hostile. But wait, maybe it was just a coincidence. Fair enough. Let's look at some other cases. How about Daki? As I said before, he doesn't like her. When he met her, he was nice to her, but when we look at his outfit, his shirt was black. And just look at the way he's looking at her. I think it's safe to say that he's not very fond of her. What about the scene where he meets Akaza? Judging from the pattern in his eyes, Muzan likes him, and it also says so in the fan book. Remember when he returned from the Mugen train? Muzan was wearing a white shirt. He was nice to Daki, but his shirt was black. He was hard on Akaza, but he was wearing white. Interesting. Now what about Kyogai? He was wearing white when he met him, so maybe he was his favorite. But Kyogai, when he couldn't eat humans the way Muzan expected, he let him down, and he lost his position in the 12 Kizuki. So some might say that maybe he doesn't like him. I think it's the complete opposite, though. He got kicked out of the 12 Kizuki, but I'd say he got off easy. It's very generous for someone like Muzan. I mean, remember how angry he was? But he didn't kill him. And Muzan, he came to see him just to help him become stronger. He was clearly giving him special treatment. So I think it's safe to say that he was one of his favorites. Now, what about when he meets multiple demons at once? For instance, the upper rank meeting. Demons he likes and dislikes are both there. Well, when we look at his outfit, he was wearing a black vest and a white shirt. 50-50 makes sense. Now what about the lower rank meeting? He was wearing an all-black kimono. After Rui's death, he no longer had a favorite among them. And the demons in the lower rank, they ended up getting killed. But Enmu, in the final scenes, Muzan tells him that he was impressed. So even though he got killed, I guess Muzan changed his mind about him at the last minute. Now, going back to the first scene where we see Muzan, when we saw him with the swamp demon, he was wearing a black jacket. And later, in Asakusa, when he meets Suzumaru and Yahaba, we see him wearing the black jacket again. So, the swamp demon, Suzumaru and Yahaba, I think it's safe to say that he didn't think much of them. They didn't even make it to the 12 Kizuki, so... Now going back to Muzan, when he first meets Rui, he's wearing all white right from the start, and this is pretty rare. For instance, when he first meets Hantengu and Akaza when he was human, he wears a black kimono. And it makes perfect sense because he didn't even know them yet. He's not the type of guy who trusts others like that. But for Rui, he made an exception, wearing all white right from the beginning. When he heard that there was a sick child who couldn't even go outside to play, maybe he wanted to help him, and maybe he went to go see him with good intentions. Maybe he reminded him of himself when he was young. He knew what he was going through, that's why he let him start a family and share his powers with other demons. Rui didn't do much, but he just let him be. So unlike the others, maybe he turned him into a demon to help him out. He once said to Rui, "Poor boy." Not sure if he meant it or not, but seeing his white outfit, maybe he really wanted to help him out. Maybe this was his way of being nice to someone, as twisted as it may be. Anyways, that's all for today. See you in the next one. That's all for now. For more Demon Slayer theories, please like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon.